In this video, we're going to be looking at my latest custom, Lord Pumpkin from the Ultraverse.
Welcome to my nightmare!
I just recently finished up my latest custom, Lord Pumpkin. I want to do a showcase on the finished custom, take a look at the details. Really happy how this turned out. After making my custom sludge, I wanted to make a Lord Pumpkin. Lord Pumpkin was the main villain in the Sludge comic. Since I have Sludge, I wanted to make a Lord Pumpkin. I really love how this one turned out. It's such a great looking character design. Lord Pumpkin is basically an evil magical scarecrow with a pumpkin head. Such a cool looking design. He's basically a wizard type character. And absolutely evil. To make this thing possible though, I actually got a custom head from bigheadstudioscustoms. I'll put a link to them in the description down below. They do some fantastic heads. They do 3D models and resin print heads. And this is where I got this head. The head comes with a clear insert, a transparent green insert, and with the energy effect coming out of the mouth. Since it's transparent, I got some magnetically switched LED lights from gpslot. I also got the cape from gpslot. I put it down in the description down below. So you can actually turn the lights off with a magnet. On and off. And if the battery ever dies down, you can actually just pop the insert out. You can just slide it out the back and get access to the light back here. You can just swap out the battery and the light, and you're good to go. To attach the head, I use my trusty O-ring method you've seen quite a few times if you've been to the channel before. Drilled a hole into the insert, big enough for the ball joint, and then I glued in an O-ring on there. Pops on nice and securely, holds the head on nice and firm, so you don't have to worry about the head just not sticking onto the figure. With the body, it's a DC Multiverse McFarlane Joker body. I think the criminal, what they call it. I did a paint job on the body, just bring out the details. It was just plain plastic looking when I got it. So, and plus the elbows and the knees were the wrong color. They used different plastics for the knees and elbows. They were had almost like a reddish hue to them. So I ended up repainting all the limbs and doing a wash, then some purple and dry brush a lighter purple on the jacket and the waist piece where they're softer material, and they actually took a wash really well. They were really bright, so I didn't have to do the extra colors on it, and I repainted the tie purple. Also clearance the hips. On a lot of McFarlane figures there is a thigh cut, but you can't move them because they'll end up a collision on the back. I cut out some material on the back of the legs. So now, you can actually use the thigh rotation on the figure. And the ab sections too, I cut out a little bit extra material in the joints to allow for a little bit more range of movement when you articulate the figure. Which I don't expect the character to be in too many dynamic posing. It's Lord Pumpkin, it's like a menacing pose, but he can actually pose better now. With the cape, it's mainly just wrapped around the body, but I did install a magnet into the torso. Back underneath the cape, I glued in a magnet, and when the jacket goes over top of it, hides it completely. I debate about adding magnet glue into the back to hold it securely, much like I did with my Prime custom. Each of these corners has a magnet glued to it, and there's magnets embedded into the torso. Holds it in place. But instead, since it's a magnetically controlled switch, I figured it's a good storage place to put the magnet to turn on the lights in the head. So you can turn on the light and store the magnet on the back. Love that magnetically controlled switch. It's so cool. Basically the design and look is just, I love this thing. So the character design, I always liked it. But for this one though, I'm going to be putting this one up on eBay. Plus two, if you've been to the channel before, I recently had a stint in the hospital. Still a couple things to help pay a few bills. And there's that. Doing a lot better now, but just got to take care of a few other things. I figured this would be a nice opportunity to because I don't normally do commissions or sell my customs, and opportunity for someone to actually get a cool Lord pumpkin. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to watch the review. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time.